can't encourage us enough now in this moment to experience that we are doing this together in some weird, wonderful way. We are all here for a very beautiful reason. And so we do send a hug, send some love to each other. And we also receive that love, that connection from each other. And now we let absolutely everyone else go, everyone else here on this Zoom call go, but we also just let our beautiful life go and we connect to ourselves. As best we can, we connect within to that beautiful, invisible, unlimited world that we are within. And we are aware of our mind within. We are aware of our heart within. We are also aware that we are still within our body when we are within. And so we're just becoming aware and activated in this moment that we are alive and awake within in this beautiful, invisible, limitless world. And so we're going to use our divine imagination right now. And Eric has set us up so beautifully for this. But we're going to do a bit of clearing with light first of all. So I just encourage us all to imagine a beautiful ball of bright white light in our head. And it's so big, it's so bright, it does stream out in every direction. But we just enjoy this light as we breathe in. And on the out breath, we see that light flood through our whole body, clearing and cleansing. And then we just take another couple of natural breaths. And then again, we imagine a beautiful ball of bright, white, powerful, cleansing, healing light at our head. We just allow it to be massive. We allow it to fill the space. We allow it to stream out in all directions. And now together we do breathe in, feeling the fullness of that light, and breathing it out and letting that light flood through our whole body. And we can see it and feel it streaming out our fingertips and toes. And just coming back to natural breathing. And again, imagining this beautiful ball of light in our head. And we're just going to allow that to be there, knowing that this light does lead the way and that it is here to heal and clear and to lift anything that might come up. And so now in this moment, we are going to call forward the first of the 5 steps, asking and awakening. We are here to ask ourself, that highest self, that highest good, that highest soul expression within us. We're here to ask, what do we want and why are we here? And we're here to ask for a beautiful experience that we want in our life. And so I'm going to say this as succinctly as I can, but there are 2 questions that I ask depending on how I'm feeling each morning. If I wake up and I'm feeling kind of shitty and it's like I'm trying to be positive, I'm trying to call in the light and I just feel a little flat, what I do is I ask my beautiful body, my beautiful human, the one that lives on planet Earth, I ask her, what do you want? What do you want more than anything? And I have so many different things come back to that question, but I just really ask her, what do you want? And sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I feel fucking awesome. Like I'm really aware that I am the light and I'm here to share and to just really enjoy this beautiful experience. And so in those lighter, bigger moments, I do ask the light, I ask God, the soul, whatever I would put on that word that really is the highest expression here. I ask that beautiful place inside of me, what are you calling me to receive? What is it that you want for me, God? What is it that I'm being called to experience, to share, to give on this planet at this time? So I'm going to ask that we resonate with either question, and you may have time for both. And I've played with this a bunch. I really love that often I get the same answer out of both these questions, which seems paradoxical to me, but also really shows me just how supported and how aligned we are when we're on this path of awakening. But we're going to just have about a minute to really ask and really awaken to our answer. So we're going to ask whatever question maybe we're not feeling as great, or maybe we just want to ask to our human, what do you want? What do you want more than anything in this world? Or maybe you want to ask the universe, God, your highest self, what are you calling me to experience? How am I being called to serve? How am I being called to give and to share? So actually, we're going to take a couple of minutes with that, just receiving the question, and then just receiving whatever comes back. We'll have a couple of minutes of silence. You can write insights down if you choose. You'll hear my voice in a little bit. Just allowing that to clarify, to complete. Whatever you have right now is on point, is for your highest good. Because now we're going to dive into a real inner life experience of whatever you just received. I think we probably all know that scientifically it actually doesn't make any difference if we're experiencing something or whether we imagine something. So we're going to give ourselves permission to completely imagine, but more than just visualizing or imagining in our head, we're going to feel it. So maybe what you want or what you're called into doesn't have an application in the physical world. Sometimes when I ask, what do you want? It's just, oh my God, I want to feel happy. I want to know that I'm okay and everything's going to be okay. So if your calling doesn't have a physical world experience, just go straight to the heart of it. Go to feeling that. Give yourself that inner experience and feel it. But maybe what you received does have a physical world manifestation. So allow yourself to see that, to feel that, but then also be aware that what's most important is the inner feeling, the inner experience. And I'm going to just all encourage us, if we were charging our battery field, really just charging a battery with how fucking big and huge can we really feel and experience this right now? How fully can we feel and experience what it is that we want, what it is that we're called to experience. And for some of us, this is super easy. And for some of us, we get distracted and this takes time. But just keep coming back to this that you're called into, this that you want. And for the next couple of minutes of silence, we're just going to feel it. Yes, use maybe the sight, the smell, any texture, but focus on how do you feel, what's going on in your energy field. Enjoy. And as you receive and enjoy this experience for another 20 seconds, also allow the best word or few words or phrase to describe this feeling. If this calling had a frequency, a feeling, what are the best words you'll put on it? Words are going to fail. They're going to fall short. But what's the closest that you can get? Just be aware of those words. And so just deeply receive your frequency for today, right? Those words are a profound gift, a profound key for you today. And they're probably going to show up in many other days, but just for today, really allow them to be a profound key and power. And now we're going on. So that was step 2, letting love in, letting the energy in to our energy field of that we're called into. And now step 3 is lining up with love, lining up with this energy. So the simple question that we're all going to answer is, what one thing can I do today to support myself in feeling this frequency? Let go of trying to achieve or move on your calling. Rather, we're just going to receive one thing that will support you in effortlessly experiencing and living your life from this frequency. You can write it down once you have it. We'll have about half a minute to receive. And so moving on. Step 4, we're going to own and forgive. What often happens when we really stand tall in what it is that we want and really showing up for the life that we're called into are our doubts and fears. So we're going to meet them with so much loving and kindness and forgiveness right now. And you might have already been aware of some that have popped up, but we are going to proactively clear them, rewire them neurologically right now. And we can do that with this very simple sentence. And we're not going to think about this. You can just say this out loud, inwardly or outwardly, but you're going to say, I forgive myself for buying into the misbelief that, and then finish it however it comes out without you even thinking. So it might sound something like, I forgive myself for buying into the misbelief that I'm an idiot and this is stupid. I forgive myself for buying into the misbelief that no one loves me and no one cares, right? It doesn't necessarily need to relate to what's been going on, but just really let yourself, in a very abstract way, complete that sentence with much compassion and loving and forgiveness for yourself. We'll have just a minute to scroll through that sentence, and I'll throw that in the chat. I forgive myself for buying into the misbelief that whatever comes next. And completing that final statement of forgiveness as we expand so naturally into our truth. And we're going to receive at least 3 of these, maybe more. But just allow yourself to lift into. And the truth is that I am. Complete that however you like and keep scrolling through that. And the truth is that I am. Alrighty. Last statement of truth, receive it. You might even like to write that one down. And step 5, with heart wide open. And this step is really just experiencing as much gratitude as we can for our life as it is right now. Your life has been completely set up so perfectly to experience that you're being called into. There is no lack. You are not off track. You are exactly where you need to be. And so we're going to anchor this experience into the truth, which is as much gratitude as we can feel for our beautiful life right now, and how all that's strong and helpful and all that's challenging and feels like it's against us, all of it is actually setting us up for what we want, for these callings, for our greater experience. And so we just do our best to scroll through our beautiful life as it is and to experience as much gratitude as we can, as much appreciation for where we are, for who we are, for all that's going on. And you might also like to see how much gratitude you have for how fully you do already live your frequency. Let yourself see that you are living that frequency in a beautiful, full way. Not in a robotically perfect way, but in a very full way. So we'll have a minute or more just to say and feel thank you, to experience gratitude for our life just as it is. And just bringing that to completion. And just giving one final thank you to yourself for showing up on this earth at this beautiful time. Oh my Lord, it's not always easy, but just thank your beautiful human, your beautiful self, for doing such a phenomenal job at being alive at this time. Just give yourself a final hug inside and just complete however you do. So in this moment, I often do like to write down awarenesses. In my own morning practice, after this, I usually feel like, yes, I can do it. I'm excited, like, yes, I can do my life. So I do like to ask specific questions now, like, hey, should I move forward on this project? What's my task list for today? And I just experience and enjoy this greater clarity. And I do take notes of anything that comes up. But that is those beautiful 5 steps complete. I know many of you, if not all of you, are very familiar with them. So thank you for playing with me with them once again. And I'm gonna turn my recording off now. So to anyone enjoying this meditation, we love you, we see you. Thank you for playing with us too.